to work on the white balance of this camera as well. Alright. Let's see what we got. I'm going to start with green. Forest dragon or green dragon. I'm going to work on the head separate. I came to start doing a little bit of work on it. Just trying to build up some highlights. I worked on this side a little bit late last night just to check if my colors were working right. I went ahead and did a wash. The wings I kind of stopped with the wings for a minute and kind of happy with where they're at. I'm going to wait till I get them attached to kind of move on, and I just kind of tackle each head separately and then do the red body. Get close to my deadline here, which I gotta be careful of. But yeah, just picking out these. I think, so I can't tell. Some of these look like horns, some look like they might be covered in scales. These look more like horns than those. So I think what I'm going to do is work these as parts of just dragon skin or scales. I did a wash, a dark, like Athonian camel shade, or yeah, Athonian camel shade. Lost my brush. Going down. And everything. So darkened everything up. And just slowly gonna build up colors. I know this looks more like blue than green, and that's because I gotta work on the white balance there on this. Probably shouldn't have drank all the coffee before, or still. So I'm just going back with the original green that I used, which is Waflesh, and built, which is sort of a blue green. I'm going to add a little bit of yellow to this later to bring out some more of the highlights. Up a bit. No, I didn't change the name of the video, the stream. I'll have to do that later. It's definitely not going to be working on wings on this one. And I haven't decided if I'm going to match the horns on this one to the wrist. Oops. Why do I keep dropping brushes? I use the camera setup too, so things are slightly out of place. And you kind of see that I missed the mold line on that a little bit. It runs across the top of his nose. I'm just going to leave it. Not really enough time to go back and fix that now. I think I might throw a yellow glaze on this later too to brighten it up. Just brighten everything up in there. I'm just kind of thinking as I go. No real plan here. I start thinking about colors of eyes as well. Sorry that my hands look super dry today. It's weather. Mostly working away from the inside of the scale to the out. rough, but work on some of this. Yep, this was hiding behind the camera. No, I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to crank this up a bit. See what I can do. Ah, camera locked up. All right, be right back. You can see the really pretty heavy wash on a lot of this. And I tried to make the, even though I used Jokero orange for my base coat here, I really wanted this to look a little bit different than the wings. And I'm gonna bring a lot of those colors back out with more of that orange and build it up quite a bit. But I'm gonna work on the colors first a little bit. Gave this a dark green wash. This head got from Secret Weapon Miniatures a cool gray. What is it called? Yeah, cool gray wash. The other one's just kind of respectively what they're supposed to be. So I just want to go back, start bringing out some of this. I already see something that's a problem. Oh well. Let's see what I can do. This is kind of my test head too, to see how it goes in terms of order and which one goes next, and if I should start with the red or stick to the heads. Fin's gonna have to be a different color there. These are horns. Work my way backwards. This thing doesn't weigh so much. I don't know if you can even see the difference there. A little bit, not much. Out of focus. Can't get it. There we go. Doesn't look like much yet. We'll see how it goes. I think I'm gonna have to turn this off because I really can't get a good angle on how I have to paint this with the camera there. Don't know if I'm happy with this color green either. Which I might go back, change some of that. See after I throw some yellow glaze on it. That might change it enough to where I like it a little more. Yeah, just staying out of focus. It's kind of not fun. There's so many different ways this is going, so it's kind of keeping it from focusing on what it should. Oh. That kind of is. There. But then I can't see. This is not fun. Can't see in there, but Go ahead and I take off all the heads so nothing happens to them. I don't know if that helps in terms of trying to see some of this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead. I want that fin to be, I think, yellow. Just on this dragon. Down the center, so I think I'm gonna paste that in and see how it looks. Kind of like yellow with like greens and browns in it, maybe. Let's go back and look at the original Tiamat maybe first. Let's see what color. I think it was just green. This is impossible to get. I keep saying it, but I just can't get it on camera. Yeah, let's see what I gotta do there. Tiamat. Where's my Tiamat pictures? Yeah, he kind of had a yellowish green. That's what I want to go for. So, let's see what I got. Take some of this sunset and run. Use this camera later on for what I'm doing too. So I'm just gonna take this kind of dark yellow. Yeah, I definitely got to work on the white balance because that looks nothing like it should. That's yellow. Yep. I'm gonna pull out that white balance. Let's just see what I can do. Here, this. Get a little bit of water. Just thin it down a little bit. gosh. Why am I having such problems today? Set that down. Going down again. Okay, this is kind of funny because they put more detail on one side of it. What's up? Snow's doing okay. I got a leak in one of the windows now because of ice on the roof, which sucks. How about you? See if I see it. Yeah, I got it. It's really bad right now. My gutters are froze. It's the ice, and now I'm worried that with the thaw coming, it's going to be even worse. What really sucked is my classroom today. The ceiling was leaking as well, so I was leaking all day at work. Came home, same thing. But figured I'd get some painting done real quick before I gotta go ring out and check on it. But thanks for stopping back. That's first coat of green. That's where that. Yeah, it is slow a bit. I think it's because I have it restreamed through two different things. I have Twitch and Twitch going and YouTube at the same time, so it goes through another site, and then it kind of percolates back out or propagates back out from there. Let's see. Or it could just be slow tonight too, slower than normal. But yeah, I'm not gonna be on much longer. Get this done. I think. Let's see how that looks. Yeah. Did you work on anything? You getting anything painted? Work on any games? I think those need to be painted. Take that out. Oh, that's awesome. Did you get the playmat by chance yet, or did you order that extra? Because mine still hasn't shown up, and I know they said it was going to come later, but it's still not here. Cool. What Reaper Mini? I just bought a couple myself, just because I think the Beholder and something else. So I like Beholders. They look cool. Well, I just saw that D&D Mini Beholder. That's cool. Nice. Yeah, I hope. How much did you pay for it on eBay? Was it ridiculous? You don't have to say how much, but was it fair, like a fair price? Oh, cool. All right, let me get the other side. Second coating. I was looking at, like, I ended up with, when I went to Adepticon last year, they gave you little tickets if you spent enough at Cool Mini, and you could get stuff that was left over a Kickstarter exclusive with, like, depending on how much money you spent. And I picked up some just Blood Rage figures that they had that were exclusive. And there's one that I didn't get, and I went back and looked on eBay, and that thing is, those are expensive. And that's the only one I didn't get is the Troll, so that's the only figure I'm missing that wasn't in that. If I ended up buying the game, which I don't have. Nice. 210. That's pretty good. But I want to go back and get that game, I think. Because those figures look cool, too. Trying to figure out what's the best green to throw on this. I'm still seeing. Yeah, I do too. I hear really good things about it. One guy I know that he was like, you got to play it, and it's pretty cheap. It was like, I think it's $80 for that box or something. Have you played it before? Cool. Well, that's pretty cheap. 55. All right. How do I want to do this? I might use the same wash. Let me try this one. Speed this up a bit. This might... some secret weapon green. I'm going to see if this looks okay. It's been sitting for a bit. Or maybe green black? No. Algae? No, it's too blue. It's my favorite Secret Weapon wash color. Baby poop. And it's a great color. It's like a green brown, which I think I might actually. Yeah, I think I'm going to run that over everything again. Dragon wise, let me see. Yeah, let's start with this. I like this green better than. Get some of my paint kind of all over. I picked these up at a Adepticon, but yes, if you can get these online. I think they're probably even on, I don't know if they're on Amazon, but Secret Weapon miniatures, let me put it here, or Secret Weapon washes. They're through a company called Secret Weapon, and just check them out online. I ordered their pigments, their washes, really great stuff. This stuff I just go over to Games Workshop at Orland. Usually don't order it, and then other stuff I'll just get sometimes at conventions, sometimes over at Amazon. Actually, this yellow green, this works pretty good all over everything. So I'm gonna throw some of that on everything. The baby poop. I try to stay away from like the craft paint. For my airbrush, I'll use Comart mostly. Some Badger stuff. Yeah, this wash helps get the color. Get away from that blue green and more of a forest green. I'm liking that better. I'm just going to run this over everything. Hopefully I won't lose some of what I worked on today. I just wasn't liking it. It was too dark. Not yellowy enough. Not foresty enough. But yeah, this is going to have to dry, so maybe I'll move on today. See what it looks like when it does. Yeah, that looks better. Thanks. See what it looks like on the rest. It's so awkward. I don't like the Citadel brushes that I just kind of use for my garbage jobs. They just leave so many air bubbles as I'm painting, especially if I'm painting washes. I don't like. Yeah, you can see all those bubbles that kind of show up in there. Yeah, that brightens it up a bit, which looks better. Yeah. think when it dries, I'll still see some of that Warhammer wash color in there, or Citadel. But for now, let's stick with this. Last time I blocked up the camera. Yeah. All right. Is there another one right now? Reaper, there's a new Bones right now? I didn't even look. Oh, don't tell me that. Or are you talking about the old one? Because I really can't afford. Yeah, I like the way that brightened that up. Which you wouldn't think with something called baby poop. Oh, there was. Okay. How long ago? Let me put this up. Oh, really? Oh, man. How'd I miss this? I'm gonna have to go and check it out. And this dragon, as far as dragons go, it's pretty cool. You get a lot. I mean, it slightly has an olive bone stuff has a slightly like cartoonish look to it, which is okay. I just wish it was a little crisper in terms of detail. And the material is just weird, but it's bones. It's not something I'm used to. But I don't know. We'll see. Let's see if I can even pull this up. Maybe the camera. Get a better look. Yeah. That's where we're at. It's huge. It's really big. Ended in August. Okay. I'll have to go back and look it up. They have cool stuff. I have their a Kraken from that original one, and I want to turn that into I want to get a plastic Nautilus from 20,000 Leagues and do that and have them fighting. But here's the wings. I took one of the, let's see. That's where it's getting there. Yeah. You can tell I worked on the wings here. There's a difference in color. That's where they brightened up a bit. That's where I'm headed. But that looks giant. See? Ugh. Daunting. I feel like it's never going to be done. And I have to get it glued in there because I'm really starting to worry that it's going to start flexing. What I don't want. Thanks, man. All right. I think I'm going to have to lock it down for tonight while that dries, because I don't want to do too much at once, but I think it's coming out okay. That yellow fin is bugging me. Oh well. I don't know what to do. I'm stuck. Dante, I'm just thinking all the teeth I'm going to have to paint. I think I'm going to be on... Can't do Wednesday. It's Valentine's Day. Going to the auto show. Maybe tomorrow night for a little bit, and then definitely Thursday. So maybe tomorrow night for a little bit, and then Thursday for sure. I'm going to try and keep a more regular schedule here soon. And especially when I get this done. I want this done so I can work on stuff I want to do that's easier to film. But we'll see. Hopefully I'll see you then. It'd be cool. And maybe one day we can actually even game together, because we live so close. We can set something up. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Have a good night, everybody. Take care.